hope there aren't any other ground soaked with acid. Where are you off to? Is that a tripwire? The whole area's rigged with them.
Hey! You! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers!
It's always something. Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwires! Just like I thought.
I'm not giving up.
Use the tripwire! Won't know what hit him.
That's the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day, what a day. Thank the Forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy, but machine hunting's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like. I see you're a practice. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than...
So the Vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the Vanguard went south?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The Vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the dawn, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something... Let me guess.
Back when I had a place in town, kept pressing for the Ulven discount. I can't prove it, but I felt it best to put some distance between us.
cable car operator told me the bristleback. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him, there was this one that...
Anything about...
No. Karn said true. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time.
I should get going.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, did you know they have a tripcaster trial?
Maybe. So Aaron headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus. Can't override that machine. But I could learn if there's a cauldron out here.
Don't let it charge at you!
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis's delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I could find... I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
Something else you needed?
I should keep moving.
Yeah.
Tracks. Maybe Aaron's and the Vanguard's. These bristlebacks are everywhere. Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Another one down! Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Aaron!
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Paladins could teach me how to override.
Damn it. Shoot me down.
Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
And turn it into scrap, Aloy. Good.
Now's my chance!
Aloy, you might have to meet me halfway.
Well, you did the hard part. How bad is it?
Who needs ribs, huh? Oh, I'm good, Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Dawn just to... What's the story?
I need the embassy to happen. Erend, what I did at the Spire, it just slowed it down. There's...
Really? I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over, but hey, whatever you're up against,
Erend, I need the embassy now.
couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt...
Alone.
Erend! I hate to interrupt. Don't blow your blaze.
This just keeps getting better. Listen, I'll go to Baron Light. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this Sun Priest.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wad East to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a good...
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry?
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it.
It sounds like some...
All right, fine. Now, after the battle at the Spire, you left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You... What kind of person does...
Erend, I left when I did, how I did, for a reason.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
Listen to me.
What are you talking about?
Exactly what I just said. Fix a piece of tech...
Well, I'm...
Erend!
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you needed help. I said we're good, Aloy. Oh. Go on in.
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one. You'll only slow.
I can grab this from my stash later. the quarry Thralis mentioned. One less machine. Incoming. Looks like the Oseram decided to put up a fight.
Finally got help!
Another one down. One less machine. Let's get fire considered acid. Another one down. One less machine. There. Quarry's safe.
I don't know what Anora's doing out. We tried to hold off and wait for one of them bristlebacks. Next thing you know was a full...
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people. But we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work. But Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
What are you and your crew?
We're supposed to be working Alvin's claim, but the work stoppage and the bristlebacks never seen no splash. Where in for?
I'm not sure. You need the whistle to get back to work.
Me and my crew were just little can't lift a hammer till Alvin, because if we work without his say-so, he'll ban. My people have been through enough.
Alvin holds that much.
He's got the money and connections. Almost feels like we stood a better chance.
I need to get going.
Thanks to you, that might act.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chainscrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Ulvund the good news. Voorhis too. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen. Time to get Ulvund to blow the whistle, then Voorhis to Baronlight.
Savior! Over here! Savior, and my condolences.
I've dealt with worse.
The idea that the Carja purposely... It's completely... But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damn...
How did the bristleback...
No one knows for sure. But unless they have wings, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about... Look, if you can get to the bottom of... Help me shut Ulvund.
How did...
I asked for the posting, overseeing the entire valley on... It was an honor.
But your job would be a lot easier, like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time.
Ulvund's not going... He's been around longer than I have. I'll find a way. I have to.
What is this concession decree?
He wants the Sundom to designate only the portions, mind you, that produce...
Let me guess. Because he's...
Exactly. He could secure more investment for...
He can't get those investments without the...
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom... Hence, why the concession is so important, and why blaming the Carja, no matter how absurd...
You said the bristlebacks were first...
Yes, according to one, said the ground trembled before they came. He took off and...
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the... And maybe then, he'll actually...
here,
I cleared out all the...
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Shouldn't take more.
No.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking.
Either you do it now...
Ah, I knew you could... The savior of Meridian has done it. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Change...
Yay.
And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it!
Yeah! Woo!
Ha-ha!
Yeah! Yeah! Don't you have an embassy?
Yeah. I can... Well, the chain scrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barrenlight.
Don't suppose you heard back from that lazy brother of yours.
The way to Barrenlight is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barrenlight, Wadis. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence, Hades, maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barrenlight. Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
The wilds are different. Let me use them.
Mind about
Fancy
that
a game
brew?
of straight. Come to...
I was just...
first timer, huh? Well, aren't you in... I got an extra set. A Tanakh original, straight out of... Sit. I'll give you something special if you want to... All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different... And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for notes health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I own the board, so I get, since this is your first time, usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but pick up that machine piece to your right. And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. We're forging onwards. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on... Now move the piece close enough to attack one of my machines. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's and your current machine has 2 points of attack. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland. So right now, this means your machine can do... Did you get all that? Knew you were a... Finish up by attacking my... Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own risk. Let's try doing that now so you can... That's a... Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there, and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine. Here, let me show you. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine, we both get the victory points our machine. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do, which means you can reach the coveted 7. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be... Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up, but that means that wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to... You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain. I know it saved my behind in the game.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, These are all my spare pieces. It's a small set, but it should be enough to get... You might even fancy looking out for... They've got all kinds of unique pieces, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them at... No, I've lost my fair share of pieces after brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new Now, if you feel like playing a real... I could even teach you a few more...
Thanks. I'll think about it.